All right, this is a quick podcast to explain margins in deals. But there's been a lot of questions about what is my cost and what margin do I have in the deal. So I'm going to go through an example here. So let's look at one here, hypothetical fiber deal. You all know how to get into the quote manager, and then you get the deal here. You see your price, and you're wondering, what does that mean for margin? Can I go lower to get the deal? You're not sure. First thing you do on every quote that comes back ready, first thing you do is jump into the location. You should never send a quote out without looking at this location, because this is going to tell you what your costs are. So when we click on the location, we see a couple things. First is the column here. The first one is our charge column. This is what it costs from our carrier. Our carrier in this particular deal is charging us $460.05, and they're charging us $600 non-recurring. We've marked it up, or the quoting guys have marked it up $306, and the total price is $766.05. So you're wondering, what is the margin here? The quick calculation for margin, and I'll open up a calculator. All right, let's pull out our calculator. Our calculator for this, using our calculator for this deal, we put in the loop 460.05, and to find out what a 40% markup would be, you would divide by 0.6. So 460.05 divided by 0.6. It's the inverse relationship to the percent you're looking for. So 40% equals 0.6, 30% margin equals 0.7, 20% margin equals 0.8. So when I hit equals, that equals 766.75. So that's essentially what we have here. This deal is marked up 40%. If you wanted to know what it would take to be at 30%, you take 460.05 divided by 0.7. It's going to give you 30%, and 30% is $657. In order to find out what to change the markup to, you would take 657 minus 460.05. That'll give you 197. I'm going to round up to 198. 198. And now our deal is marked up to 30%. So it's that simple. Look at the cost, do a couple calculations to see where you're at, and you can talk to the customer, find out where you need to win the deal, and then you just ask your manager if you have approval to change that pricing. Please get with us if you have any questions. We're happy to help.